It's my pleasure today to introduce or announce the first annual Mark R. Warner Award. We have named the award after Senator Warner for his trailblazing work in terms of civil rights in the state workforce. He, as you know, was the first governor to enter an executive order calling for fairness in the state workforce. And I believe we have a video queued up from our senator, the senior senator from Virginia, Mark Warner.
Hi, I'm Mark Warner, and I'm sorry I can't be with you this morning, but I look forward to seeing you, many of you, later tonight at the JJ dinner. I want to tell you how honored I am to receive this very first annual LGBT Democratic Party of Virginia Award. And I'm particularly honored that you're going to call it the Mark Warner Award in subsequent years. I'm so proud of the partnership I've had with the LGBT community throughout my tenure in public life. I remember it wasn't that long ago when I first got elected governor, and one of the first items that we had to take on was working with the community and getting a great guy like Jay Fissette on the Virginia Housing Board to change the obnoxious family rule that was in place at that point that restricted Virginia public housing support to non-blood relative families living together. It didn't reflect Virginia then, it didn't reflect Virginia today. How we worked together as well, not always successfully, when we had to try to oppose House Bill 751 that unfortunately for a while had Virginia have some of the most anti-discriminatory, or most discriminatory state legislation around, and where I wasn't even able to maintain a governor's veto. Better news though came when we worked together, and I was very proud to be the first governor ever in Virginia history to ban workforce discrimination in our state workforce for sexual orientation. And now in the Senate, it's been a little bit easier, where we've worked together to vote yes on ENDA, vote yes to make sure that we get rid of don't ask, don't tell. And yes, I was late compared to some members, but proud of the fact that I've joined now the majority of the Senate, and I think maybe urge some others along on marriage equality. And what a week it's been, with the Supreme Court coming forward with its announcement and making sure getting rid of DOMA. We've got more work to do at the state level after the Prop 8 ruling, but clearly the tide of history is on the side that recognizes that everyone ought to be able to love who they want and get the kind of legal representation and legal equality for those committed relationships. To have watched the evolution of Virginians and Americans, quite honestly, on these issues makes me proud. It keeps me fighting. There's a lot of things that are discouraging in the job I have these days in Washington. One that it's not is to see Americans recognizing other Americans' equality across the board. So I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you do for so many Democratic candidates year in and year out. And again, I am proud that received this first annual award and look forward to having a great JJ this evening. Thank you so much.
From his staff, we have Deidre Trent to receive the first award. Deidre?
Thank you so much for this. I received this award on behalf of Senator Warner. I know if he was here, the one thing that he would want me to do is to say thank you to the LGBT community. Thank you for your hard work and your tenacious spirit, and because of what you have done, we saw victory this week in the Supreme Court of the United States. So again, thank you so much.
And now, I will resist the temptation to wax on about how long I've known our award winner. But suffice it to say that I first met him at a law firm called Little Parsley Clavarius. I was a summer associate. He was the new, really bright associate on the block. And from that time forward, we've enjoyed a wonderful and very close and rewarding relationship. I can't think of a finer person to receive the first award, the Mark R. Warner Award, than our former governor, our junior senator, and our friend, Tim Kaine.
guys. What a great turnout. Thank you so much. Good morning. Donald leaned over and said, we're going to have to find the award. It's not up here. It's somewhere out in the audience. Well, let me just say a few things. And I think I'm advertised now. Am I supposed to speak, or am I supposed to step down and come back and speak? So speak. And you guys are going to stand the whole time I'm speaking? Okay. Darn, I guess I'll have to be a lot shorter than I planned to be. Let me just say thanks for the recognition.